An act of vandalism caught on camera, and tonight the victim's son is reaching out to us for help.
He says the woman you just saw in the video keyed his mom's car.
She goes inside her trunk and she gets her key out, and you can see she comes around, and then that's when she keys the car.
One thing I don't agree on is if you have a problem with the creator, you have a problem with the creator. But if you have a problem with the creator, that does not mean you have a problem with its product. I mean that all of the latest accidents, for example, online, where people go around a car and they start on scratching it on the side, for example, that I do not agree. You might have a problem against Elon Musk, for example, because of his political lenience, for example, but it's not the problem of the car, the product. But people online seem to go and retaliate on cars instead of, words, talking, communication. And that, for me, is a problem, because one sacred thing to everybody is their car. So do not touch people's cars. And anybody watching this video, please do not go and touch anybody's cars. It is absolutely disrespectful, and if somebody even dares to touch my car, I will tell you, I will call on the cops on you.
This submitter was shopping for groceries with his son. When they returned, they discovered their Model Y had been tagged by a vandal. After reviewing his Sentry Mode events, our submitter discovered the vandal had spray painted his Tesla just minutes before he'd finished shopping. He called the police, and they told him this wasn't the first time this had happened in the area. The officers were also upset because they were Tesla owners too.
Look at him, look at him. Oh my God, thank God for the cameras.
Thankfully, the genius criminal had made sure to get his face and his license plate number recorded by Sentry Mode.
Oh yes, they got the license plate, they got everything. Oof. They probably got this guy and he's probably already in jail, or he's already in his way to pay a big fine towards the repairs of this car. But just like I told you in the beginning of this video, I do not appreciate the people who actually do this kind of stuff. You might have a problem with the creator, but you don't have a problem with the product. So that's why you're retaliating over that Tesla. I absolutely disagree. And you deserve to maybe pay a fine, a big fine towards everything you did, And just like in this one, for example, where an act of vandalism again was caught on camera, and it's a woman in this case.
An act of vandalism caught on camera, and tonight the victim's son is reaching out to us for help.
He says the woman you just saw in the video keyed his mom's car.
What?
CBS 8's Brian White has the details.
She goes inside her trunk and she gets her key out, and you can see she comes around.
She did it. She sneakily did it.
Victim's son, who doesn't want to be identified by name, says he and his mom were at a doctor's appointment at this Kaiser off Vandiver Avenue in Mission Valley a couple weeks ago. When they came back to the parking garage,
we see the scratch on the whole side of the car.
Deep scratches on his mom's 2019 Tesla Model 3, but he was in luck.
I immediately got into the car and I checked the dash cam, and that's where I went over all the video.
The driver's side camera caught the whole thing, and he couldn't believe it.
We got her the first time that she came through and keyed the car, and then she comes around again and she's kind of pretending that her car has something on it, even though there's clearly nothing on the video. Then she comes around again and she keys the car for the second time.
She's got some balls.
And I was like, oh my God, it was gut-wrenching.
Then the woman gets into a white Honda and backs out.
There's her looking over the car.
I wonder if they're gonna find her.
Out, super slowly, and she's really eyeing the damage.
There was no front license plate on the suspect's car, but fortunately he had his own car parked behind both of them. He got the back license plate on camera. CBS 8 ran the plate. It came back to a woman who lives in San Diego. I gave her a call and she answered.
Do you have any knowledge of this happening?
We're choosing not to identify her at this time. She said she owns a white Honda, but that she doesn't know the Tesla being keyed. The victim filed a police report hours after it happened, and SDPD told CBS 8 a detective has been assigned to the case.
My main thing is why did you do this?
I asked him if he had maybe dinged her door when they got out of the car.
She got there after us. How would we ding her door?
Damn.
She got there and left before we got to the car.
$30,000
to fix, and to add salt to injury.
She did it. She truly did it. And you could clearly see it throughout the video. And thank God those cars have actually cameras all the way around. That way, if anything happens, you are actually on camera and they can get your ass if you do some shit like that. I'm telling you, that is totally not the right way to go about it, guys. Just like I keep on saying, you have a problem with the creator of Tesla, but don't have anything against Tesla itself. What did the Tesla do to you in a way, you know?
And take a look at this. Police are investigating after close to 80 Tesla vehicles were vandalized in Hamilton.
80.
This happened overnight on Tuesday at a dealership at Lime Ridge Mall on Upper...
I swear to God, it totally feels like it's a complete war against Tesla. I'm not here to tell you like, oh yeah, I like Tesla or I don't like Tesla. No, Tesla is out there just like any other car. But the disrespect and the behavior that people have towards Tesla nowadays, it feels like it's a war against Tesla for some reason.
Wentworth Street. The vehicles were parked outside. The damage includes scratches to fenders and hoods and punctured tires. The crime comes amid an emerging anti-Tesla sentiment spawned amid the trade war with the United States and Tesla CEO Elon Musk's role in President Trump's government overhaul.
I think everybody understands the climate in the world right now. There's nothing to suggest that this is motivated by that at this moment. It's under investigation.
Hamilton police are currently reviewing security camera footage to try and track down the person or people behind this. They're also asking anyone who may have information to come forward.
Wow, that is crazy. But that is absolutely an attack on Tesla right there. I mean, 80 vehicles, one after the other, and they are all, from what it looks like, they are all in an auction because they have some paperwork that's in the dashboard, you know. All of these cars were probably already in an auction, and somebody came and decided to actually slash all of the tires and literally scratch all of them from all sides. Like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? That is literally, just like I told you, an absolute attack on Tesla right there. Like trying to send a message or something. But what kind of message? No one knows. That's why are you retaliating on Teslas? What the hell is wrong with people?
This parking lot has been empty for years.
Wow. Literally all I see in this is that it's gonna cost people and workers so much, and even Tesla, so much goddamn money to repair all of this shit. Because to repair anything on a Tesla, for example, it's gonna cost you. Just like the previous one who was saying that he would probably have like $30,000 worth of cost just to fix the scratches, for example. Yeah, it's that bad when something happens in your Tesla, you know, because you gotta go back to the Tesla Industries and you gotta go fix it in there. If you go and fix it somewhere else, you're gonna be in trouble with Tesla. That's another video for another topic, you know. But this behavior should not be accepted nor allowed. And every time you get the opportunity to actually catch those people that did this, yeah, they don't deserve to be out there. They don't deserve to be scratching other people's cars. What criminal? Oh Lord.
Oh my God! No! God, please, no!
Oh hell no. Oh hell no, come on now. I don't know what your message is, dude, but hopefully the cops already found you, because what you just did is not just illegal, but super disrespectful towards all of those goddamn beautiful cars. I am sorry, but you totally deserve to go to prison. Damn. You know, do you even know how much those cars are worth? When did this behavior become normal? Where you can just, yeah, pick up something and go spray or go do something to somebody else's car. Like, what is wrong with people nowadays?
Leo was parked outside a Target in Alameda, California. When he came back, he discovered that his Tesla Model 3 had been keyed on all 4 panels of the right side while he was shopping. Leo immediately reviewed the Sentry Mode clips. Check out what he found.
What did he
The
find?
guy had been walking around his car before pulling out what looks like a set of car keys. He proceeded to drag them all along the right side of the
That
Tesla.
asshole.
He really dug deep to make sure he damaged the paint.
Yeah, you could
Don't
even
worry,
hear
the
it.
story doesn't end here. In fact, we're just getting started, and the story only gets more disturbing.
A
The guy
few
walked
minutes
back to
later,
Leo's car
oh
after
no,
peeing
he
and
came back,
started feeling the scratch
oh
he'd
no.
just made with his hands, and not just once. He made a few trips around the Tesla, touching the scratch in the paint each time. Do you think
What
he
the
was
heck?
trying to rub it off, or was he appreciating his handiwork?
Yeah, he was probably trying to rub it off after he realized what he did and seen the camera. That's why now he's hiding his face. Yeah.
He walked away again, only to return in slightly different clothes. His t-shirt is still visible under the hoodie, and you can see that he's still wearing the same pair of pants.
Oh,
This
he
time, he
got...
walked around the Tesla barefoot. He did the same thing to the Jeep parked next to Leo's Tesla.
So he was probably... What I'm thinking is, he didn't want it to get caught for the Tesla attack in a way. So he was like, you know what, let me scratch more cars so that, oh yeah, they're gonna say that it was a serial scratcher or something like that did it. Like he went around multiple cars and did it, so it's not just on Tesla. So that way maybe he was scared of being in the news or whatever. I'm telling you.
After seeing all of this, Leo knew he'd be able to identify the guy and the car he was driving. Leo suspected the guy was doing this for fun, so he thought he was probably still in the parking lot. He didn't even need the license plate number of the 2018 Cadillac SUV to start scouting the parking lots for the guy.
They found
After
him?
looking for about 10 minutes, he finally saw the same type of SUV approaching from his right.
Oh no, they found him.
Leo quickly parked in front of him, honked his horn, and got out to talk to him. To avoid any escalation, Leo called security, and they came over not understanding what was going on. Leo showed them the videos, and then they understood. Even with security there, the guy denied his acts of vandalism and acted very aggressively toward them. Leo then realized he'd have to call 911. The responding police officers were impressed with the videos, and they promptly found all the clothes the guy had worn in his car. He appeared to be intoxicated and didn't want to come to any agreement. Leo decided to
He was intoxicated and he was driving.
Police officers arrested him. Leo's wife thinks the guy must own a body shop in the area and was keying new and expensive cars around town to get more business. Unfortunately for him, Sentry Mode might have saved the day for many other people in the parking lot since he was still wandering around the area when he was arrested. Repairs took 1 week in a body shop Leo trusts, and the total repair cost was over $4,800 US.
Wow, that was crazy though. Like to think, oh, maybe it was started as like a Tesla attack, but it actually became more than that, where it's a whole story of maybe he was doing it so that he can get maybe some business out of that by giving some business cards to people so that they can come to his shop to fix those scratches and he can make money out of people. That is devilish. I am sorry to tell you. That's the same example as going out there as a cop, planting something into somebody and saying, "Oh yeah, he's a criminal. He should go to jail." What happened? You know. So that's why this behavior is not okay. This behavior should not be allowed to exist and should not be allowed to be normal in this country. You know. So thank God they were able to catch this guy, and thank God they were able to actually catch all of those previous people, because the Tesla, for example, has cameras all around and people don't know that, and that's why they get caught. But I'm here just to let you know, guys, that this is not the correct behavior and you should not be touching anybody's car in the future. Because I'm sorry to tell you, but that is illegal, that's a crime, and at the same time that is totally disrespectful. Because no one likes to get their car scratched. So don't go and start doing it yourself, you know. On that note, guys, thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. I hope you're gonna go and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.